everybody, my name is Alex Merced from alexmerced.com, and today I want to talk a little bit about crafting a winning political message or just communicating a political message in a compelling way. Now, a mistake a lot of people make is that they focus purely on the logical and quantitative argument, where they say, well, the logic of my argument is good. The data I have supporting my argument is good. And they say, why don't you agree with me? Well, one of the things that matters is why you need the strength of your argument. Because what happens if you don't have a strong core argument, quantitatively, logically, people will want to fall into their status quo bias, where they want to kind of keep believing what they want to believe. So if someone just kind of throws a counter argument that's plausible against whatever your premise is, and you have people kind of already starting to change their mind, but your argument isn't strong enough, then people will just kind of go crawl back into their status quo bias and revert back to the position they had before. But the first step you need to do is actually get them wanting or even considering taking the position or the premise that you have. And necessarily, the strength of your argument doesn't necessarily do that, because most people are guided by their own values and their emotions. So you need to take the premise that you want to put forward and connect it to people's daily lives, their emotions, their values. And the first step in doing that is listening. So the first step in any conversation should just be to explore what the other person already believes. And don't be quick to judge on the specific things they say that they believe in or want to put into action, because all of that comes from somewhere, and that's what you really want to find, not the specific policy recommendations that person currently believes in or the current role of government they think is correct, but you want to understand what's the underlying value that's pinning up those beliefs, because your message needs to be appealing to that value, whether that value is equality, liberty, compassion, creativity. What are the underlying values that sort of are the construct of the frame view? And the only way you're going to get that is by talking and by listening. So if you don't listen to people, the rest of this is for naught. So again, you do need a strong argument. You need to be able to have persuasive and strong quantitative and logical arguments that are absent of easy to avoid fallacies and logical fallacies. But again, you need to craft a message that appeals to your audience's values. And you identify your audience's values by listening to them. And then the third step is just crafting that message. So basically, what is it that I want to take away from my message? What is the value that I need to connect it to? How do these two things connect and drive it there? For example, a lot of people are driven by family. So when I talk about taxation, I like to connect taxation to people's value of family, because there's an actual connection there. You just need to clarify it. So how do I do that? Well, I connect the idea that taxes, there's an opportunity cost for taxes. And most people understand this when they think about, oh, there's some other businesses that could have gotten that capital. But it's less thought that, hey, that dollar that you paid in taxes could have been spent on your family, could have been spent buying your kid a toy, could have been spent on you not working an extra hour so you could have made it to your kid's recital. So when you see that opportunity cost and how it could affect your ability to spend time with your family, because you have to work more to pay those taxes, or those taxes basically took money that could have been spent on your family, then the whole idea of taxes becomes more real. It's not this materialistic thing. It becomes a thing about the things that people value in that context. Family. And people see, well, I should care about taxes. And then if I care about taxes, that means I have to care about spending. Because the reason we tax is because we spend. So if I want government to tax less so I can spend more time with my family and invest more in my family, I need government to spend less. So even if I think certain things that government does is necessary, not me, but theoretical person, in that case, well, maybe I should sit down and think about what I want to prioritize. And at least that gets a conversation going about having a conversation about the size and scope of government. Because now they see the prize at the end of the tunnel, which is more time with family or a more quality relationship with family. But not everyone necessarily values family. People may value their leisure time to enjoy the arts. So at the end of the day, the fine arts, who are often the patron of fine arts, people who have the money to patron them. So the more you tax, the harder it is to patron the fine arts. There's all sorts of different ways you can connect the things that people care about to the opportunity cost of government intervention. But if you don't make that connection, all the data, all the whatnot, if people don't feel like it affects their life, it won't matter. So again, listen to people. Don't judge people, because you got to understand where they're coming from first. So you got to understand those pillar values and then construct the message, tie what you want to say to how it affects them in their daily life. Not in what you think it affects in their daily life, but the daily part of their daily life that they care about. So that's why listening matters so much. So my name is Alex Merced from alexmerced.com. Have a great day and enjoy.